Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Purdy Plays. Today we're going to talk about the wheel strategy. This is for the Shrewd Gang. If you're here, you know who you are. If you don't know who they are, head to the YouTube channel called Stocks with Cam. I'll put a link in the description below. Dude's awesome. I'm in there basically every morning. He live streams right at the bell, and he's normally there for a couple hours. Like I said, I'm in there too, and we were talking about the wheel strategy today. And I just wanted to go over it a little bit more in depth, step by step, with everybody. So this is for the Shrewd Gang. If you're not in the Shrewd Gang, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's a great group of guys. He doesn't have a sales pitch. He's going to be a financial advisor in the future. He's a college student at the moment, but the dude's awesome. He does a lot of great work, and highly recommend going out there and checking it out. He's also on Discord. You can go in there and we chat all day about different ideas. We have a whole bunch of different kinds of strategies. I like to trade with options and long-term holds. He likes to swing trade shares, which is also a really good strategy as well. So head on over there if you want to. Let's get right into the presentation. Today we're going to talk about different steps in the wheel and how to manage each step in the wheel. So let's get right to it, guys. Alright guys, so the wheel strategy. Now I didn't have time to write a script, like I said. I wanted to pump this video out for you guys, so just bear with me if it's kind of rough. The screen is going to be kind of weird too, because I'm going to switch back and forth between my Robinhood screen and this presentation. So just bear with me. It's going to be a little rough, but I'm just trying to get the content and the education out there for you guys as quickly as possible. That's the goal behind this video. So the wheel strategy. Let's go to step one. So we're going to sell a put. This is a bullish strategy, guys. The wheel is a bullish strategy. You want to use the wheel on a stock that you want to own. This is a stock that's going to be a long-term hold that you have conviction in, that you think has good financials, blah, 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 blah. You understand. You want this stock, okay? So we're going to be selling an option. Selling an option requires collateral. So let's just get that out right away. So if you're going to sell an option, you have downside risk, and you need to have a collateral in your brokerage account to cover for your downside risk, okay? So your collateral is going to be equal to your chosen strike price times 100 shares. So if we're going to sell a put, today our example is going to be the $8 strike price. So if you're going to sell a put at the $8 strike price, you're going to need $8 times 100 as collateral in order to do this. That's $800 in order to do this. Just so that we don't have any confusion right away. When you buy contracts, guys, it's for a price, you're purchasing it, and you don't have any collateral, because that's essentially your collateral, is the cash that you just get put up, that money. When you sell an option, if it's a call, you need to own 100 shares in order to sell that call. And if it's a put, you need to own the cash. It's a cash secured put. There are things called a naked put, which is when you're using on margin and you don't have cash up front, but in this case, we're going to be selling a put, a cash secured put, okay? So let's go to step two. Actually, let's look at the Robinhood account first. So check this out, guys. We're in Robinhood. Let me just do this. And we're at AMC, okay? We're looking at AMC right now. And like I said, we're going to use the $8 strike price as an example. So we're at, the share price right now you can see is $9.16. I like to go about a month out when I sell contracts, because it's right when the theta starts to increase dramatically on an exponential curve, right at around 30 days. So that's when you're going to really start collecting your theta, which is what you sell options for. So let's go to the $8 put. What you're assuming here is that you would like to own AMC at $8. Now, maybe you don't want to own AMC at $8. Maybe you think that's too high of a price, but you'd be willing to buy AMC at $7. We could use $7 as an example here. The point is, you need to pick a strike price that you would want to own 100 shares of this stock at, whatever price that happens to be. So it could be different with every stock, obviously. But for AMC, let's just say that you like the $8 strike price for this example, okay? You would like to own 100 shares of AMC at $8. So let's click on it. Right now, you can see that if you sell this option, the implied volatility is at 144%, which is kind of average for AMC, to tell you the truth. Even though it's high in general, AMC is a quite volatile stock, which is good for you. You want volatility to be high when you're selling options, and volatility to be low when you're buying options. Since we're selling a put, we want volatility to be high. Okay? So if you look at this here, if we sell this contract, we have a negative 28 delta. Like I'm going to go over this in a second. I normally like to have a negative 0.3 delta or greater, meaning that you're going to have about a 70% chance of this contract expiring worthless, and you just collect a premium. So you can see also theta is 0.212. So you always move the decimal place over 2 spots to get your amount that you're collecting since you're selling per day, which is $2.12 per day over the next 30 days or so. So just keep that in mind. You're collecting $2 a day as long as you keep this contract open. So let's hit sell. You can see right now it's asking for $84. So, or it's going to give you $84. You're going to sell this contract for $84, and you're going to have to put up $800 in collateral in order to do this, okay? So let's go back to our presentation here. All right, so we've sold the option. So we have $84 in our pocket right now. We just made $84, and we put $800 up in collateral. So if the stock price fails to go all the way down to your $8 strike price, let's say it goes down to like $8.30 and then it bounces back up to like $9 over the next month or so, it doesn't get down to $8. The contract expires worthless, and you keep that $8 or that $84. You make $84 in a month, which we did the calculation on. It's 10.5%. So you make 10.5% on your money in 30 days, guaranteed, no problem. You had to do absolutely nothing. Passive income. At this point, you sell another put, and you just keep going and doing that for forever, and you make money, and you make 10% a month. So that's what happens there. So slide number 2. This is the other option. You get assigned. So let's say the price does fall. Let's say it goes down to like $7.75, and you get assigned. You get these 100 shares. And what happens is when you do get assigned, guys, don't be afraid when you get assigned. Selling puts, their goal is to get assigned. Remember at the beginning, I told you that you want to pick a strike price that you feel comfortable owning 100 shares with. We talked about it, and we decided that $8 was our strike price. So now that it's fallen to $7.75, we get assigned. We have to buy 100 shares at $8. Well, if nothing else is going to happen, because you've already put up $800 in collateral, like I said earlier. So here's what happens. That $800 goes away in collateral, and it gets converted into 100 shares. So now you have 100 shares, all at $8 average cost. Plus, you get to keep that $84 as well. So in this case, your average cost is not actually $8. It's actually 84 cents per share better. So it's actually $7.16 is your average share price. So you have to think of it that way too. You get paid, and it actually averages you down. That's what, yeah, the actual cost is price. Okay, so let's go to step 3. Let's go to step 3. So now you have your shares. You have 100 shares at $8, and you have $84 in your pocket. Okay? So what you're going to do now is you're going to sell a call at a strike price that's higher than your average cost. So in our example, we got $84. So at the $8 strike price, so 84 cents minus $8 is $7.16. That's our new average cost. We want to sell a call above $7.16. So we could turn right around and sell the $8 call, or we could sell the $9 call. We could sell either one, as long as your strike price is above your average cost. Okay, so let's go back to Robinhood now, and I want to show you what the covered call looks like, and then we'll come back and finish the slideshow. Okay, so we're back in Robinhood here, and obviously I can't go into the future and look at the prices as if we were at the $8 strike price and our average of $7.16, all that. But let's just look at the current prices and see what we could do. So make sure you go to sell a call, not sell a put now. We want to sell a call since we own 100 shares now. And with this, you also want, I mean, for me, I want like around a 75% chance or better, 80% chance better. So in the seller put, we want a negative 0.7 or better. For me here, I want a 0.3 or better. because we want these options to expire worthless in theory. Okay, we want to be able to hold our shares at $8 and then grow up to a price. So I mean, I guess at this point we could say we got them at $9.16. Let's say we just got assigned at that price. So we could go to, let's say, maybe the $12 strike price will be enough because it's so volatile. 0.35. So that's pretty close. I'd probably go one up. Let's go to $13 maybe. Yeah, that's fine. So we're at 0.3 here. So in this case, what I would do is you have 100 shares, and I would sell the $13 strike price for September 30th, about a month out. You can look at here, your delta is 0.3, which means you have a 30% chance of this expiring worthless. And your theta is 0.0248, so we move the decimal place over 2. So you're going to collect about $2.48 per day on this option. Implied volatility is 160% about, which is fairly average but slightly high, which is pretty good. And it does have some open interest and some volume, so your liquidity won't be an issue, which is all good. So in this case, for the $13 strike price, we are going to make $64. So in 30 days, you're going to make $64 profit, as well as you also get to grow your shares too. Keep in mind, you own 100 shares now at your given strike price. So if this contract goes up to $12 or so, but doesn't get to 13, you get to keep, you just made $400 because you own 100 shares, plus your $64 that you sold as well. So you have to take that $64 and average it into your average cost as well. So it's good to keep a spreadsheet and track your average cost for your shares, because this premium lowers your average cost. So you need to keep track of that. Your brokerage will not keep track of that for you. So that's what you do. You sell a covered call every 30 days. So let's go back to the slideshow, and we'll finish this out because I know this video is running kind of long. All right, guys, so we sold our covered call. So if the option expires worthless, meaning it doesn't get up to the 13, we collect our premium. Congratulations, you made money again. Now you just keep your 100 shares and you keep selling covered calls, and you make premium every single month on owning your 100 shares. Make your money work for you. If you can sell on a green day, that's good, because generally the prices will rise and you'll get more premium, and this can happen over and over and over and over again. Okay, next slide is you can roll your covered calls. This gets kind of complicated sometimes, but if you get to the point where, let's say we sold our $13 strike price and it's getting close to 13, or maybe it's above 13, and we don't want our shares to be called away because we think it's about to moon or something like that, you can buy back your covered call and then sell another covered call on a further out expiration at a higher price, and generally you can actually collect more premium for doing this. So you can always do that if you want. And then the last thing is if your shares get called away. So it gets to $13, you sold to 13, it gets to like $13.10, you get called away, you get paid all the way up to 13, and then that extra 10 cents you don't get, but you get to keep your $64. Congratulations, you made money, you made $64, you also made $400 on the way up. That completes the wheel. That's it, guys. And then once you're done, you start all over again, and you still go back to step one, and you sell another cash secured put at a new strike price that you'd like to own 100 shares of whatever strike price you want. So guys, just keep in mind, the examples that I just used in this video is just an example, because I know you guys are familiar with the stock. It's not, telling you guys to go out and buy anything or sell anything or do anything. I just wanted you guys to be aware of this strategy, because it's awesome, and I think you guys could really employ it, as long as you do your own research, guys. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. This took me a little while to do. I know I threw it together really quickly, and I know I ramble a lot, but I'm just trying to get this information in a way that you guys can understand it. Please comment below as well, and let me know how I can improve and what you'd like to see in the next video. Like I said, go check out the Shrewdgang at Stocks with Cam on YouTube. I'll put the description in the link below. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Catch you later.